Good morning, everybody, and welcome to What's New Wednesday with Kimberbell. My name is Cassie Smith. I work here in marketing and sales at Kimberbell, and I am so excited to be with you today. We are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, so Kimberbell Machine Embroidery by Kimberbell, that's us. And it looks like a lot of you actually beat me to the stream today, so you're so early and so punctual. We've got Danette from Helena, Montana. Oh my gosh, that is a beautiful part of the country. And Sylvia from Westport, Washington. Donna is here from Estero, Florida. We have Cindy here from Michigan. Another person from Florida. Kathy's here from Northport, Florida. Gail says, welcome, Cassie. Thanks, Gail. Welcome, Gail. As you've probably noticed, I am not Kim Christopherson. I'm not even Chris, her twin sister. I am filling in for Kim today. She had a family emergency that she needed to go out of town to take care of. So Kim's doing all right, but I'm sure she will appreciate any, love, prayers, and good vibes you have to send her way. In the meantime, though, I am so excited to talk about all things Kimberbell with you, and I have a feeling we're going to have a good day. We have some awesome giveaways we're going to do at the end of the show, as well as new products to show off, new features, all sorts of good stuff. So let's go. Oh my gosh, you guys are so good in these comments. I can't even keep up with how quickly they're coming in. I'm seeing Patricia from West Virginia, Patty from Illinois, Heidi, who's here in snowy Snohomish, Washington. We've got a really fun quilt store up in Snohomish. We've got some people from West Virginia, New Mexico, Bloomington, Illinois. Oh my gosh, you are from all over the place. So welcome, everybody. I'm so excited to have you here and so excited that we can join up together this morning and talk about creativity. It's one of my favorite things, and I'm sure the fact that you're here means it's one of your favorite things too. So let's get into it. Let's do some What's New Wednesday. So very first thing I wanted to do was, did you guys know we're having a party next week? We are going to be hosting our first ever Kimberbell Valentine's Day Punch and Munch. It is going to be happening here wherever you're watching the stream. So you can watch it on Facebook, you can watch it on YouTube on February 13th. That's a Thursday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. And together you're going to have Kim and you're going to have Caitlin. You've met her with previous Punch Needle live streams. And together you guys are going to play bingo, do some giveaways and more. So you want to bring your Valentine's Punch Needle kit or any of the other Punch Needle kits and just make things. Valentine's, right? We all know what Valentine's Day is, right? Valentine's Day is a celebration of love. It's a celebration of, romantic partnerships. Valentine's Day, on the other hand, is a celebration of female friendships and, some male friendships. Let's be real. Our Kimber fellas who are here, you guys are awesome. You're welcome to play. But it's just a time to get together with your girlfriends and have some treats, have some laughs, make some crafts, and just celebrate all the things that, I'm a big fan of celebrate everything, right? Any excuse we can have, any reason, let's celebrate. So that is happening, like I said, next Thursday. Screenshot this, and I believe our social media team is going to put a link in the comments if you want to RSVP and get reminders that, hey, this Valentine's Day Punch and Munch is coming. Now, you may be wondering, what does one work on during the Valentine's Day Punch and Munch? Well, super glad you asked, because if you want to order something that you can work on during that party, you probably want to either go into one of your local quilt shops and pick something up, or you want to place an order today so that you can actually get it in time and not, be sad and sitting there not having a punch needle project to work on. So a couple of ones that we recommend for Valentine's Day are, of course, our newish, they've been out for about a month, Valentine's Day projects. So this first one is called Be My Gnomie. And this little gnome guy comes in an oval frame. It's got a lot of different techniques. He's got, I was going to say his belly, but it's his heart. This little heart he's holding is the loop and cut method, which people are having a lot of fun with. And of course, all of your classic stitches. So that's Be My Gnomie. He's on sale, or he's for sale. And again, you can get him on our website, or you can get it from your favorite local quilt shop. And if your quilt shop isn't carrying punch needle, have them give us a call and we can get them hooked up. We also have this cherry one. It's early still, and I'm blanking on what it's called. I believe it's called Cherry Sweet. And anyway, it's super cute. It's got the fabric appliques. You got your leaf stitches. This one's fun, and I'm a sucker for the little border around that one. Okay, this next Valentine's Day one is probably my favorite. There's something about this one that just draws me in. You've got your little, it's called Hugs and Kisses, and it's on a square frame. And to me, this one looks like a cake. Every time I see it, I think of a big Freely bakery cake, and I want to make it. I want to touch it. And I think this is the one I'm going to be working on for that Valentine's Day Punch and Munch. And the last one, and those three are all available, like I said, at your favorite local quilt shop or on kimberbell.com. And this one, this last Valentine's Day one, is the web exclusive one. And you can only get this one at kimberbell.com. And again, when you get your punch needle kits, you can kind of see in this picture, it comes with everything you need. So it comes with your monk's cloth, it comes with your frame, it comes with your yarn, it comes with your punch needle tool. If you pick up one of these, you are ready to rock and roll. Okay, so that's next week. That's happening on Thursday. I'll put up the graphic one more time, and we are so excited to see you here. And Caitlin's already showed me a couple of the things that they're working on, and it's going to be fun. So mark your calendars, set your watch, synchronize your swimming, whatever it is that you need to do to be ready for Thursday at 10 a.m. So awesome. Okay, enough listening at me talking at you. I'm going to just double check real quick and see if we've got any questions in the chat. You guys are so nice and so kind. That's my favorite thing about the Kimberbellas and fellas is if you need a little bit of sunshine, go hang out in our Facebook group, go hang out in our comment section. Let's be real. People can be jerks on the internet. So I love having all these people saying, hey, they've got like Tabra's saying, I have my punch needle kit and I'm ready for next week. Carol loves the flowers. It's awesome. So you guys are the best. Keep up the good work. Okay. How about we show off some new background quilting? I know who here is a big fan of updating their background quilting catalog each week. Me, I know I am. I keep downloading them, and some of them I don't even have a project in mind, but it's good to build up that library and build up that stash. So these are two that we've got two this week. I was so excited when the background quilting team sent them my way to look at, and they're gonna be so fun. They're perfect for this time of year. So you guys ready to see the first one? Good, because I'm going to show you regardless. Okay, this is the first one. This is called Hearts 9. It is a large scale design and it's block by block. So look how stinking cute that is. Oh my gosh, that would be so fun to do with, anything that you're doing, block by block with. Another thing that's fun about these is some of you are working on older Kimberbell projects that maybe don't have the background quilting files. These projects are from before, right? This is something that would be really, really cute for somebody who's working on Love Notes or one of those other projects that doesn't have the background quilting yet. Plus, who doesn't love a good heart pattern, right? You can use this for anything. And I love how like the intersections here have these little diamonds. So it's got hearts, it's kind of geometric. This one's so fun and so versatile. Okay, this next one is a little more specific in its purpose, but this is an all over quilting design. And I'm gonna tell you what it's called. I'm gonna see if you can guess what it looks like. So picture in your head what a background quilting file called Wedding 1 would look like. Okay, this is what it looks like. And this is going to be so perfect for adding that finishing touch on, wedding gifts. How many of us love either making full-on quilts or even just a little quilted project like a throw pillow or even, did you guys see last week when Kim was embroidering on the leather totes? This would be so cute to give to a new bride and groom to wish them all the best in their happily ever after. Or, maybe to give to your own sweetheart. Wouldn't that be fun? I keep thinking those little leather totes would be so perfect to make a key basket out of. So I think that's something that could be really fun. For those of you who are lovebirds and display your love all year round, that's something you can have out all the time. Or if you're a little more subtle and, maybe you only wear your Valentine's Day sweaters during February, it's something you could put it on one of the red ones and have it out during February. So those are our two background designs. I'll show you one more time. This is Hearts 9. And it's a large scale block by block quilting design. And this one right here is Wedding 1. So we're excited to have those in the library. And I can't wait to see what you guys make with those in the Machine Embroidery by Kimberbell group. You always do such good work. Okay. Delta says, love it. I have a newly engaged niece. Oh, that would be so perfect. Perfect for her. And Linda says that she has a wedding coming up next month. So perfect. You guys are set. You're ready. Okay. Now it's time for my favorite. Sometimes I do so good at getting the pictures on and off, and sometimes I don't. I'm going to take Linda's off the screen. I don't know how Kim keeps track of it. Every time I sub for her on something, I'm amazed at how she's able to, bring the pictures up and down and never get confused. So it's amazing. But this is my very favorite part of the show because we get to show off what you guys have been making. So I'm going to play the little introduction for you, and we'll do our Kimberbell show and tell. And then at the end, I'm going to show you. Oh, actually, hold that thought. I forgot like the big point of today's episode is that we have a brand new bench pillow out. Oh my gosh. Thank you for reminding me in the comments that I hadn't shown you yet. Holy cow. See, like I said, I'm just amazed that Kim is able to keep track of all of it because I don't know how. Anne asked, when are we able to order Hearts 9? It should be on the website right now. The social media team's going to put a link in the comments so that you can download it right now and get started. And pardon the pun, but get quilting away to your heart's content. So it's such a fun design, and I can't wait to see what you do. So before we get into show and tell, I want to show you all the brand new, like brand spanking new, it comes out today. Today is general release, Hoppin' Down the Bunny Trail bench pillow. Now, it's been a minute since we've done a bench pillow here at Kimberbell. They were our first big project. Sometime when you guys have Kim on here, you should have her tell you the story of how the bench pillow came to be. Ask her about, what is it, fun and flirty versus dark and dirty. Those of you who've been with Kimberbell for a while know what that means. Those of you who are a little bit new, it's a fun story and I'm excited for you. But the reason I bring that up is because bench pillows have been a big part of Kimberbell, honestly, from the beginning. We love making our bench pillows, and something that we've had a lot of fun with over the years is making themed bench pillows that have a little neighborhood for the holidays. So how many of you have made Candy Cane Lane before? That one's so fun, and it's got like a little Christmas village going on. And there's Twilight Boulevard, which is Halloween, and Main Street Celebration, which is more for your summer, 4th of July. And you can sub it out to have UK flags or Canadian flags, right? Cindy, okay, we got to brag on Cindy for a second. Real quick, I got to show you. Cindy has made more than 2 dozen Kimberbell bench pillows. She needs more benches. Amen to that, sister. Okay, Cindy, I am officially dubbing you Queen of the Bench Pillow. That's awesome. That's so cool. Oh, and the comments are coming so fast, I can't hide them. Dawn says that she's done all of those. Bonnie's made several. I'm so impressed. So enough yammering. Let's look at the newest addition to the Kimberbell bench pillow family. Dun, 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 dun. This is the Hoppin' Down the Bunny Trail bench pillow. And so with it, with the designs, you're going to make this sweet little bunny village. So I'm going to kind of Vanna White show you, ta-da, all of it. And we'll look closer block by block at each one. So first off, let's look at these 2 end pieces. You've got a little fence, and of course you can see this bee custom button right here. And you make a sweet little beehive for the bee to live in, and of course your fringy flowers. I can't remember if I pulled it for show and tell. We'll find out, or we'll look in a minute. But somebody posted that she was making the ice skating scene from the last Bella box and made fringies for the first time. And they were so easy. And I agree. The first time I made fringies, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I've never used water-soluble bobbins before. It's so easy, and it's so stinking cute. So this is one of the blocks, and then it's bookended on this side by another one of those trees. Again, you've got more fringies. And speaking of fringies, look at this little friend. Look at this bunny and his fluffy bunny tail. I can't get enough of it. I love it. I love it so much. Okay. So those are the 2 bookends. And now let's look down the middle of this bench pillow. I love all the details on this. And can you see the background quilting on these? It's so cute. Like, they put so much thought and so much care into designing this pillow. I know Anita says, I'm loving that tree with its cherry blossoms. Anita, you're totally right. It's so pretty. It's so fun and so springtimey. It's adorable. Absolutely adorable. Okay, next panel. First of all, you've got a sneaky little friend here. He's a little bunny and a little chick, because our bunny village, Hoppin' Down the Bunny Trail, is very well populated. And of course, the sign that says where we're going, where they are, who all lives here. Okay, this next one is fun. Ooh, I don't know if I can show it off and see it at the same time. But we've got a little carrot house here. And again, custom buttons. You'll get those in the embellishment kit. I'll show you what all comes in this in just a second. And we've got our little carrots, and I believe this is a radish sticking out of the ground. And again, there's so much character and so much detail. And if you thought the character and detail wasn't enough, wait till we get to this next panel. Ooh, right here. So you can see some interactive elements. Okay, right here. Okay, you see this little mushroom house. Okay, first of all, we see the mushroom. Mushrooms are so cute. They're so on trend. We also have our little welcome sign here, and this actually comes on and off, so it's fun to play with. I know some of you have little people in your lives who love to touch and feel and marvel at all of the Kimberbell things Nana made. They are going to lose their little minds over this. We've shown it to a couple of kids, and it's what we do, right? I feel like that's part of product testing, right? You got to make sure the embroidery files work, but you also got to make sure that the kids love it. And this bench pillow has been a smashing success. But we've got our little mushroom, and we've got our big mushroom, and these flowers. But this mushroom house has a secret. Okay, if you knock on the door, knock, knock, knock. You actually don't have to knock. That's just me being goofy. But you can open it up, and there's a cute little chick. Isn't he so fun? We've brought this to a trade show, and I just have sat here all day and played with this. So I think this is something, like, you think about those traditions, those decorations that you have out every year. This is something that is going to be so much fun for Easter year after year. and opening up and seeing that. And I love how our design team has all the little details. Okay, next panel I want to show you is this one. And this is something fun that you can only get in the embellishment kit. So this little mini quilt here, how many of you have made Kimberbell mini quilts? You get a little tiny itty bitty one that you can put on your clothesline with your clothespins for your bunny village. So cute. And then the last block I want to show you, this is a rain boot. It's got vinyl on it. So it's got, I'm doing that annoying TikTok thing where they clack their nails on things, but you can see it's got some tactile texture here. Of course, it's got the cute flowers, custom buttons, and my other favorite part, when I say that this is an interactive pillow, I mean, look at this little friend. He's so cute. He pops in and out, and he can live in his little boot and hide there, or he can come out. And let me tell you, you're going to want to make a couple of these guys, because if I come to your house, I will steal your bunny. Just kidding. That was rude. I won't steal your bunny, but like, I just love him. He's so cute. So after we do show and tell, I actually made a little project with these little guys, and I will show you how I did that. So this is Hopping Down the Bunny Trail. This is our brand new bench pillow. And the social media team is posting links in the comments. So if you're watching on Facebook or if you're watching on YouTube, you can click those links and you can get this pillow. So you can either order it right from us at kimberbell.com, or your local quilt shops have already been ordering it. Hopefully they have it in stock today. If not, it's either on its way to them because they just put in their order, or if they aren't carrying it, have your people call our people and we'll get them hooked up. So this is just such a cute, and it's springtime colors. Oh, this is another fun thing. Okay, bench pillows. My friends who've been doing bench pillows for a while, you used to, like, the older ones, you'd kind of like sew a flap and fold it in and have to wrangle it. This guy has a hidden zipper in his pattern so that you don't have to fight it. It's so easy to slip in, slip out. And so if you've got the whole collection of little holiday villages, it'll be easy to switch. So yeah, so cute. Ooh, Vicky's got a good idea. Vicky says, oh, let me see if I can find it. These comments are going so fast, I lose them. Vicky says, I think I'm going to make a sleeve and hang it on under the counter in my kitchen. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. I know Jenny says, don't steal the bunnies. Okay, Jenny, only because you called me out. However, the bunnies are so easy to make. You don't even need to steal them. You can make your own super easy. So you guys are keeping me honest. I love it. I also wanted to show you the embellishment kit. So this is the embellishment kit that goes with it. And I have two here. One has been opened a couple times and one has not. And I'm trying to figure, I feel like this one's been opened. I don't know. Some of you watched our Monday, Don't Miss Monday. I always take the packages apart and then I can't get them back together as pretty. So they tell me I have to pick one to be my take apart and put back together one, so I don't mess up, all of our packets all the time. So here's what comes in your embellishment kit. First off, you get your flexi foam that you can use to make that texture. You're going to want to use this for your little bunny, and you use this for the parts that have a little extra poof. So like the mushrooms, those guys. Okay, we also have a little bit of shape form. That's what you're going to use to make that cute little door. Custom buttons. I love our buttons. We've got flower, ladybugs, bees, and of course that welcome sign for your mushroom house. And then all of these guys are packaged together and you get, there's so many bags. We'll open that in a second. You've got your clothespin, your twine, and your buttons to make, the buttons go on the little mushroom house. And then of course your clothespin and twine to make this guy, the clothesline. And then you've got your applique glitter. And this, how many, did you make not North Pole Territory, what is it called? Nativity bench pillow. And it had the glitter that went along the bottom so that you could sew it and have that snow border. This is the same concept. You'll iron this down and it will be the border all along the whole thing. And so it adds like just a little extra fun. One piece of advice that I have for this, as you'll notice, you have a little bit more, like this is your glitter, and you have more of it than you have your pillow. That's because there's a little bit of variation between each glitter sheet. So when you're lining up, let's see how awkwardly I can do this. When you're lining up your glitter at the bottom, you can line it up to see where you like it. So like if I line it up this way, it's going to cover up more of that door, more of those flowers. But if I really want those little flowers to peek out, I can adjust it depending on how I want things to lay. So that would be my recommendation, is to kind of play with this a little bit, see where you want to line it before you iron it down. Susan says, I would be more than happy to have your messed up package of embellishments. You know what, Susan? If I mess up another one, you'll be the first person I send it to. Deal? I'm going to try and stick to just this one and not mess up too many of them, but we'll see. We'll see. And then the last bit of embellishments in this kit, so we've got, of course, the zipper that I told you about to make that zipper pouch. And then the last one, my nails are not quite long enough to open this. Oh, it's like watching a monkey at the zoo try to open a banana. Okay, there we go. This is your more tactile embellishment. So we've got, I don't know if you can see this, but this is the piece of clear vinyl that goes over the boot to give it that rain boot finish. We've got some micro velveteen, and I don't know if you can tell here, but one of the things that I like about the micro velveteen versus the normal velveteen is that these guys shed a lot less. The velveteen's fun. You'll use this for your chicks, but I like this newer stuff because it doesn't shed as much. We've of course got the cork that we use for the fences and some felt that we'll use for our bunnies and our chicks. And this, of course, the mini quilt from Mini Quilts. So I actually went and priced out how much it would cost you to buy all of these things individually at a big box store. And it's a little messy because they're not going to sell you, like they sell cork by the yard. They don't sell it in just these little bits. But to buy all of these different embellishments would probably cost you about $80. So, and that's like, and you have more than you need, right? So this is exactly what you need for this quilt. It's everything ready to go, and it's the right colors, it's perfectly matched. You're good to go. I just saw a question roll through and I can't find it again, but somebody asked, where do I get the fabric? Answer for that is going to be your local quilt shop. So they have cut lists of what you need to make your pillow. However, a lot of them do have fabric kits pre-bundled and ready to go. So you don't even have to worry about like, okay, how much of the green do I need? How much of the orange do I need? It's just ready to go. So that is the Hoppin' Down the Bunny Trail bench pillow. And let me tell you, I can't wait to see what all of you create with it. I can't wait to see those. And here's what I want to see. I want to see somebody's cute grandbaby, preferably a chubby one, but we don't discriminate. I just think the chubbier the baby, the cuter though. I want to see somebody's cute grandbaby holding onto this pillow, okay? Just with it or next to it, next to the little bunny, okay? So somebody please make this pillow and get me some cute chubby baby hands holding this bunny, okay? I think that is something that all of us will appreciate, and I do it for the greater good, right? Everybody needs to see cute chubby babies. So, or dogs. A lot of you have really cute dogs. We'll see some of those when we do show and tell. Okay, so that is Hopping Down the Bunny Trail. Like I said, that is available online at kimberbell.com or in your favorite local quilt shop. And you'll also go to your quilt shop to get your fabric kits and your thread kits. So hit them up, support local, and of course, kimberbell.com if you don't have one near you or if your quilt shop doesn't carry it. Okay, did we answer all of the questions? Cindy, oh, Cindy's funny. I can make the pillow, but not sure about the chubby baby. You know what? I'm with you. Brenda says, I'm new here. This is precious. I'm not my mother. I'm not expecting anybody to make me a chubby baby, right? She tells me all the time that I need to work on getting her one of those. But you don't have to make the baby. Go borrow somebody's, okay? It's gonna take you a lot less time to make the quilt than the whole 9 months it takes to make a baby, okay? So make the pillow, not a baby. Kim's not gonna let me host again if I keep telling you guys this. Ooh, Dan says, my little granddaughter is a string bean, but she couldn't be cuter. Oh, she sounds darling. We love all babies in all shapes and sizes. Post a picture of your grandbaby in Bellas and Fellas, and we will send her all the heart emojis, okay? Ooh, Mary's got a really good idea. Mary said, where did it go? Okay, Mary says, I think I'll make a pocket behind the door to hide a hidden Easter egg. Oh, that's so cute. Mary, when you do that, please post it in the Facebook group so we all can see it. Okay, and then Jackie, of course, Jackie, does a chubby puppy count? And the answer is absolutely yes. We love chubby puppies. We love kitties. Some of you have posted cool pictures of your like punch needling next to your chickens. Whatever your cute friend is, whether it's a baby or an animal, or, you know, some of you are, how do I say this without it sounding weird? I was going to say, some of you have cute husbands. That sounds like I'm going to steal your husband. That's not what I want to do. I want to steal the little bunnies, not the husbands. But some of you have husbands with good senses of humor who will pose in your Kimberbell pictures, and I love it. Okay, this one makes Jenny, you're cracking me up today, lady. Kimberbell needs to come up with embroidered chubby baby for nagging moms. You know what? I love it. I'm on board with it. And Linda says, I only have a chubby husband. That's fine. We love chubby husbands too. Whoever you've got, whatever size they are, whatever shape, I want to see them holding your bench pillow. Okay. All right. I think I've gotten us enough off track. At least for now. We'll get more off track in a minute. You ladies are so fun. I see, like, I'm kind of jealous that Kim gets to hang out with you guys every week. You're so much fun. But I want to show off all the fun projects you've been working on because, like I said, show and tell is my favorite part because first of all, I get so inspired by everything you guys make. And also, I'm so at it. I know you're not supposed to be envious. I know you're not supposed to, be jealous, but I am so jealous of your math skills and your creativity. So without further ado, let's watch some Kimberbell show and tell or sew and tell. Okay, we're back and let's show off some Kimberbell sew and tell. And I'm going to post these, and if there's something that you see and you go, oh my gosh, I love that, our social media team should be posting links in the comments. So keep an eye on there. If you see something that you're like, hey, I want to make that, they will be helping you out. Okay, so the first one I want to show off, we've been seeing so many of these in the group, and because it's fun, because today's only February 5th, so it's the 5th day you can have these new designs, we're getting so much love for our digital dealer exclusives mystery quilt. So you can see this is February's the second third month we've done it. The ladybugs were the first freebie month. You got those last year to get you excited. And then these flowers right here are for January. And then February, you make the little snails and the little mushrooms. So as we're seeing more of this quilt come together, it's been so much fun. And I wanted to point out Vicky's here because I love the kind of psychedelic design she has going on in her snails. It's so fun. And I love how she's added extra little critters from her embroidery files to just spice these up a little bit more. One of the things that's been so fun with these mystery quilts and seeing them come together is all of the shops are doing their own fabric kits. So we sent out a cut list of, hey, this is what we recommend you use for fabric. That being said, you don't have to stick to what we said. So if you've got a different yellow you want to use instead of the yellow we chose, go for it. So it's been really fun to see the variations between all of the different quilt shops starting to come in. So if you are looking at this and thinking, oh my gosh, I want to get in on the mystery quilt, it's not too late. Go find you a local quilt shop. I think the social media team has a link where you can find, there's a shop locator so you can find the one closest to you. If you don't have one close to you, there's also a lot of online shops who are doing really good, or shops that offer this online who are doing really good with it. You've got classes, some places are doing in-person clubs, right? So you go in once a month and you make these blocks together. Some people are doing virtual sew-alongs. You've got so many options. Find one that works for you and come unravel this mystery together. If you think these are cute, my favorite block isn't even up yet. So it's just going to get cuter from here. So that is the DDE mystery quilt. Okay. Another thing we've been seeing a lot of is how many of you are Hoop Studio subscribers? I am. I love my Hoop Studio. Okay, actually, correction. I do love Hoop Studio. I have been subscribed for a while. I actually haven't made any of the projects yet. Is that bad? I need to. I've opened them. I've looked at the things and I just haven't had time to sit down and make it. So I think that's what I'm going to do this weekend. I'm going to make the Halloween one. I'm super behind, but this is a spin that I believe, Marlis, is that how you say your name? If I'm saying that wrong, let me know. But she made these 4 sweet bags. So I finished the hoop portion of 4 Kimberbell Hoop Studio sweet treat bags for my grandchildren. Yay, ahead of schedule. And she hasn't threaded the cinch ribbons through yet, but I'm sure she'll get to it soon. But look how stinking cute these are. And there's so much personality. So I love it. Good job. Good job. Okay, next one I wanted to show you. This is another Me Time one. And the pattern's a little older. This is from, this is from a couple Januaries ago. And it's one of our Flying Geese ones. And she used the January Me Time background quilting, which you can see these flowers. Isn't that pretty? And used her clear blue tiles to quilt this whole quilt. And I love how the scrappy, I love the color scheme. Ellen, you did such a good job. Proud of you. Okay, next one I wanted to show off. Ooh, these two, 4 and 5 kind of go together. So this is one that Margie posted this. She is teaching her granddaughter how to make an in the hoop project. This is her second machine embroidery project, and she's making Kimberbell's Dog Mom mug rug project. Look how much fun this girl's having on that machine. I want to sew with Margie and her granddaughter. It seems so fun. And I love that she's getting started on machine embroidery so early. We've got another one. At least I thought I had, a couple of my pictures didn't upload right. There was another person who was also sewing with, oh no, just kidding. That was a lie. Here it is. Okay, this is Cassidy. And I didn't just pick Cassidy because we have the same name. I'm a Cassidy, but I go by Cassie. And also, fun fact, hopping down the bunny trail, the product manager over this, the gal who did the artwork for it, she's also a Cassidy. So we are, Cassidy, age 7, you are in good company at Kimberbell. We love our Cassidys. But Sally posted that she and her granddaughter Cassidy are doing the Kimberbell mystery quilt. Of course, with a little help from Grammy. She's learning how to use the machine, and so far she loves it. Cassidy, keep up the good work. Your quilt is going to be so darling, and I love that you and your grandma are spending time together. Okay, next one I've got, okay, this is something that I hadn't seen before, okay? This is a new use of Kimberbell that I didn't know you could do, but now that I've seen it, I'm a little bit obsessed, okay? Tracy made her own sneakers, okay? Look at these. Look at how colorful and how fun. But what she did is she used her clear blue tiles and quilted the fabric that she used for the sneakers. You can see this geometric design. I can't remember what it's called, but it's I think we put it out in October. But she quilted 2 yards of that fabric and then used it to make sneakers. Aren't those so cute? Tracy, amazing. Good job. Okay, this next one is from Barb. Barb made the Kimberbell Choose Kindness mini quilt. So you guys remember this quilt from Kimberbell Day last year? She used that and then modified it to put her own Valentine's message in the center. And it's so cute. It's perfect. You can put it as a wall hanging. You can use it as a table topper. So many options. And these come together lickety split and they turn out so stinking cute. Barb, I love this. I love your colors. I love everything about it. Good job. Okay, next one. Next one's a 2-slider. Okay. So just like Barb's here, where she's kind of combining a couple different things, right? We've got this bird here, who I believe is from the February Save the Date pillow. She's got some fonts from her embroidery machine. She's got the Kimberbell Day free quilt download. She's combining a couple things here. She's cooking, right? She's cooking. I want to show you the list of things that, this is the same Barb. Oh, I didn't realize that until we're right here. Barb, okay. I already named somebody Queen of the Bench Pillows. Barb, I'm going to name you Queen of the Kimberbell recipes, because I want everyone here to look at how many Kimberbell projects she used to go into this quilt, and then I'm going to show it to you. So she made her own custom Valentine's Day ladder quilt. She used Kimberbell Cuties, Volume 2, Kimberbell Love Notes, Kimberbell Little Birdie Told Me, Kimberbell Smitten Pennants and Banners, a dealer exclusives pattern from a couple years ago, Heart and Home Decor, the possibilities for your Valentine, Let Me Call You Tweetheart, Bella Box 2024, everyday appliques, background quilting designs, and some other designs she found on Etsy. So, holy cow, Barb, if you're watching this, teach me your ways. Be my Jedi master, because, that's the wrong one. We still love this one. We love this one. Okay, times how much we love this one, times 100. Look at that, okay? There, you can see, here's the little hearts from Kimberbell Cuties. Right? And these little flowers, I believe, are from Let Me Call You Tweetheart. Home is Where You Hang Your Heart. That is from the Bella Box. These little heart traily guys, the jar to the envelope, that's from Love Notes. The bicycle, I believe, was from that dealer exclusives a few years ago. Totally Smitten. Look how many there are. I mean, this is a treasure trove of Kimberbell Valentine's Day projects. And I just adore how you were able to combine them all and make something entirely new and something entirely unique and just for you. This is the only quilt like this one in the world, and Barb made it. So good job, Barb. Teach us your secrets. Okay, I have another lady who made something similar, right? She used a bunch of our springtime ones. Tammy used a lot of our different ones. And as I was looking at this morning, I was like, hey, there's more than springtime here. Like this little frog here, I think he's from Broomhilda's Bakery. She reimagined them, sketched them all out on her iPad, and put them together to make, and I've got a bigger picture of it here, this quilt. Look at that. So it's kind of her own Luck of the Gnome quilt. She's got the gnome, she's got the rainbows. But also look, I mean, this is the rainbow from Mini Quilts Volume 1. I think this leprechaun shoe used to be a witch shoe in Broomhilda's Bakery. These little leprechaun feet guys are from, I want to say, last year's digital dealer exclusives. You've got this save the date pillow from March that says March 17. Again, you could play Where's Waldo with this and find probably 20 different Kimberbell projects in here. So Tammy, if you're watching, did I say your name wrong? Tammy. Okay, that's what I thought. Tammy, if you're watching, you should put a little thing in the comments of what all different designs you use to make this, because this is impressive. So Tammy, you can also be queen of Kimberbell recipes, because whatever you're cooking up here, I wish my brain worked this way. This is so stinking cool. Okay, I've got a few more I want to show y'all. So as you know, we recently combined our Kimberbell and Me Time Facebook groups so that all the machine embroidery was together. You could get all your machine embroidery inspiration in one place. We also have another group that's called Punch Embroidery with Kimberbell, and I want to show you a couple of pictures there because we're also seeing a lot of really fun things. This is that Love Blooms one that we showed off earlier. Allison posted this, and I promised you we'd have a puppy. Look at this little friend. She says that Libby the Chihuahua approves. So this came together in a couple of hours for her, and look how stinking cute. Another one that I want to show you from that group. Ooh, if I can find it. Maybe I can't find it. Like I said, I uploaded so many pictures, not all of them went through. Well, I had another really cute one with the gnome, but if you want to see that one, I guess you're going to have to go check out the Facebook group. I don't know what else to tell you. And then I've got a few more machine embroidery ones. This is another puppy. Denise posted her little friend here. However, Denise, you didn't tell us what your friend's name is. So if you're watching, please let us know what this sweet baby's name is. And Denise made the Save the Date Valentine's Day pillow. Look how cute she did with the hot pink. Like, I am such a sucker for hot pink and kind of this minty teal color. It's so pretty. And the best thing is, this February design is actually free. So if you haven't downloaded it yet, social media team's going to put a link in the comments. You can do that and have that for free. And you can make it. And again, remember those chubby babies, puppies, kitties, husbands, whoever your person is, you could take a picture of them next to this February pillow. So turned out so stinking cute, Denise, and just look at these sweet little eyes. Okay, I've got a couple more from Digital Dealer Exclusives. I thought this was brilliant. Teresa took her designs and she's actually been making them into tea towels. She is planning on making a tea towel for each design. And what's great about these is if you're somebody who's like, you know what, maybe a wall quilt isn't for me, right? Maybe every wall in your house already has a quilt. Happens to the best of us. But you can still use these designs as appliques in a whole bunch of different things. I've seen them looking super cute on those leather totes. I've seen them looking really cute on aprons. Even just like, think about how cute it'd be if you made like a wildflower bench pillow with a couple of these bordered. You've got so many options here. Go forth and make cute things. And this is another DDE idea that I thought was brilliant. Rusty made this month's blocks, but he used glow in the dark thread. So when you look at it in the daytime, everything looks normal, everything's fine. And then when you look at it with the lights off, it's got an extra little surprise. And this one, Stitch by Stitch DDE, they are actually in the UK. So I believe this is the furthest away I've seen as far away from Logan, Utah. However, I know Stitch by Stitch isn't our only international shop. So if you are, if you're making it stateside, please post your pictures. We want to see them. But if you're further away than the UK, I'm very interested to see where the furthest outlier, I guess, or where the furthest away person is who's working on our DDE quilt. Okay, I think I've got one more picture. This one, I just want to do a quick congratulations to Melanie. Melanie made the bonus project for the Spring Showers book, which is actually on sale on Kimberbell's website. I think we still have some of those bundles. And she turned it in and she got a ribbon at her local fair. So isn't that so pretty? These, seriously, the way these come together, Melanie, and your frame, it's just so pretty. And I like how you added this extra little flower on the frame. Congratulations, you were awesome. Okay, so that is a little bit of Kimberbell Sew and Tell. Thank you so much for sharing your talents with us in the Facebook group. Thank you for, thank you for sharing with us because it's so fun and I love seeing the creativity come together. Oh, I love this. I'm going to bring up this comment from Cindy. Cindy, I feel like I've been sharing a lot of your comments today. You're killing it on the comment game. But looking at those quilts that either the Valentine's Day one that combined a bunch of different Valentine's ones or the St. Patrick's Day one that combined a lot of quilts from throughout the year, Cindy says, a true Kimberbella would know all those things. Hashtag Kimberbell addict. And Anita says, oh my goodness, I love all the St. Patrick's things. All right, isn't that quilt so fun? I'm going to bring that up because we can. Just one more time. Look how fun that is. Like I want to make this. I love it. Okay. The last thing I have, well, second to last thing today. I'm going to answer a question real quick. Anita also asked, how often do new punch needle designs come out? They are a pretty quick project. You're right. We love how fast they are to put together. We usually release them every other month, give or take, about every 6 to 8 weeks. Our next drop, I don't know if Kim's told you all this yet, but our next set is going to come out on March 5th. So pay attention. They're cute. You're going to love them. But yeah, next set's coming out March 5th. Okay. Last thing I wanted to show you before we do the giveaway is I was looking at old What's New Wednesdays, and my favorite ones are the ones where Kim teaches us how to make something. She's so good, and I feel super blessed that I get to learn from her every day. I feel like I've got my own personal like machine embroidery guru that I can turn to anytime I have a question. So I'm not as talented as she is, but I did come up with something kind of fun with the bench, hopping down the bunny trail bench pillow that I wanted to share with all of you. And this is actually something that I've been thinking about for months. So remember my little friend here who hides in his boot and he's just so stinking cute? I got to see the artwork for this pillow probably about a year ago when they started concepting it. Okay, so this, whenever we do a new Kimberbell design, oh, I'm very blurry now. Is that better? Okay, Gail, let me know if that fixed it or didn't fix it. It also might be an internet issue. I hope that's not it. Connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging into your router or moving closer to it. Okay, I'm just gonna put this out there for anybody from Kimberbell who's listening. Maybe see if the IT friends are here. See if anyone knows what's going on with the internet. Blurry and lagging a bit. Ooh, okay, so what I'm gonna do is try to play some video and maybe that will work and give it a chance to catch up. Otherwise, we might be done for today. So what I wanted to make when I saw this artwork a while ago, this looks like a big knotted mess, is I wanted to take these little bunnies and I wanted to make them into a bright, colorful garland, thinking like keeps, right? Just a whole bunch of bunnies all together that I could string up and put up at my house. Okay, so I've got some videos of how I did that. Let's try and play the videos and see if maybe the videos will come through without being blurry, okay? So first and foremost, you're going to want to bring your designs into your embroidery machine. So you're gonna skip ahead in the instructions to where it says, I believe he's called Bunny Felt Friend. So here's what it looks like on my machine. So, and I actually brought it up 7 times. I copied and pasted it so that I could fit it into my biggest tube. So that's what it looks like. And if you've got, it does color sorting, you can color sort it. I don't think mine does. I hope I'm wrong. So if anyone knows if a FOF Creative 4.5 has color sort, let me know. Otherwise, if you don't, no worries. You're just gonna kind of manually do it. So you'll do all the step number 1s, then all the step number 2s, all the step number 3s, so on and so forth as you go. Okay, is that working now? Oh, Linda says you could use those bunnies in your Easter tier tray. So cute. So, okay, I'm gonna play some more videos. We'll see if the internet's working. If not, I'll send this video to the social media team and they can put it together for a reel or something. So that was my first step, was getting my files put in the way they needed to be. Then what you're going to do is you are going to sew down the tack down line and you sew down some flexi foam. Okay, so you're gonna sew flexi foam onto each of those bunnies. And this video is not working. Okay, I had a video that was me cutting out the flexi foam with my duck bill applique scissors. Didn't work. So imagine that in your heads. But once you've got your foam stitched out, then what I did is I used my felt scraps. I have so many felt scraps from various projects and kind of figured out where I wanted each color to go. So that's what this looks like here. So you can kind of see, I was just measuring, okay, these are kind of where they fit. Some of them I had to cut down a bit to fit, but I was seeing what fit where. And then, I don't know, this is probably more laying down felt than anyone wants to see. But that's what I did. And then once I had kind of figured out what order my felt was going to go in, I brought my hoop back to the machine and I stitched down first some tack down lines so I could see where I'd lay my felt. And then I put my felt in my machine and stitched it right on top of that flexi foam to give those bunnies that little dimensional puffiness, okay? So that was the next step. I put those on. And then I went ahead and I gave all the little bunnies when you look at their little faces, they've got little eyes and nose and ear appliques. So I did that next. And then I was able to take all my bunnies off, and you've got your hoop there. I flipped over my hoop, and then I lined up felt on the backside and taped that in so that I could do the backside of my bunnies. And actually, this is my first bunny that I made. And one of my big machine embroidery sins is that I don't always read the instructions all the way through. And so I was thinking, like, how am I going to get the backside of this bunny to look nice like the backside of this bunny? So I tried putting like a piece of felt before I put my flexi foam in. And of course that didn't work, because then you've got like this whole mess on the backside of your bunny. So to avoid that, instead of stitching the backside of the felt in at the very start, what you're going to do is follow the instructions. Crazy how that works, right? But then you'll just tape a piece of felt on the backside of your bunny for this step. So that makes your backside look nice and neat. So I did that, and then I brought it back to my machine and stitched the decorative stitch around all the bunnies. Okay, and I changed my thread each color so that each bunny, like he has a yellow border, this one has an orange border. But that way I was only doing the frequent thread change outs, because I did it, I think this was like step 7, or maybe 8. I did all of the step 8s at the same time. So instead of having to switch from my white thread that I used to make the structural part of the bunny, and then the color, and then go make another bunny and switch my thread back and forth each time, I just had to switch the color threads at the very end when I was doing this final stitch around, which was awesome. I don't love changing threads. The faster I can get through that, the happier of a camper I am. So then I took my bunnies off of the hoop and I clipped up any, jump stitches or anything. Sometimes you get those weird stray threads. This is where you clean this up. And once I had that done, then I was able to cut out the little bunnies. And I just used, so on the first couple, I used my Kimberbell micro tip scissors, and then it was going slow, so I started using bigger scissors. Use sharp scissors and you'll be good to go. Okay, and then when you're done cutting out your bunnies, you have a cute little bunny friend. So there's the pink one. And then at the end, after you've done that with all your bunnies, you have a whole little colony of them. Oh, and that one's not showing. Sorry, guys. I am fighting video today. But anyway, you'll end up with all your little bunnies together. And I was doing this late at night and I was kind of running out of time. So I couldn't find a needle that was thick enough to use with the twine I wanted to use. So I actually just hot glued them. I did a little button on the back of them so that it had like a little more sticking point, and then they just string on here. And I also wanted some little flowers. So what I did with these guys is I used flexi foam, and I actually just did the tack down stitch from that DDE January flower. And then once I did the tack down stitch, I put another piece of flexi foam on the back of my hoop, just like I did with this guy, right? You place your flexi foam here on the back. And then I was able to stitch it out. I just cut around it, and then I glued a little button in the center, because otherwise it's just, it's just a flower outline. So I tried doing a couple with the satin stitching that comes with that DDE block. I felt like it was too chunky for what I was trying to do. So I just stuck to the tack down stitch and I used that. And this isn't getting a lot of rough handling. So I felt good about that choice. I should have untangled this before I came here, because it's kind of a garland mess. But yeah, I've got my little bunnies, and then I've got little flowers and more bunnies and more flowers. And it comes together as a whole garland. So that's what I did with it. That's something you could do that's really fun. And it came together so quick. I was able to do it last night and it was so much fun. Okay, perfect. So that is the bunny garland. I'm gonna look and see if we've got any questions or anything I can do. Hey, you guys are saying the video works. Video was clear, but I'm still blurry. Oh, okay, hopefully on the replay, because we upload all these to Facebook and YouTube. Hopefully it will come through, but we'll find out. A lot of people saying you can put these on your Easter tier tray. Totally correct. They would be so cute. Or think about just a whole bunch of little bunnies in a basket. I love them. Love them so much. Mel also has a FOF 4.5. It's so fun. Love that machine. But yeah, if anyone knows if that can do color sorting, let me know, because I haven't been able to figure it out, but just because I can't figure it out doesn't mean it can't happen. So, okay. Carol says that her kit has shipped. She's on her way and she loves all things bunnies. I thought, okay, another good point. Living dangerously. Felt wasn't taped first. You were a rule breaker for sure. That's okay. These are the things that get me in trouble when I'm doing embroidery. Number one, I don't read the instructions all the way. Okay. And without fail, this is why I do testers, is I will have something that I've messed up. Okay. Read the instructions, save yourself time, save yourself materials. Second one, I don't always tape my things down. My machine isn't a speed demon, so I usually feel okay about it. If it's a really tricky material, then I will tape it. Or if it's something where it's going over the edges, it's only gotten me in trouble a couple times. I have messed up projects doing that. And then the third one, I don't know, it kind of has to do with that, but sometimes I don't do a good job. And again, this is the why you should tape it before. I don't always measure where or map out where things will go. And so I'll have, half of a bunny that's not stitched down because I didn't have it. So I am so sorry. You guys are on top of it. You guys know way more than I do. Okay, next question. Arla's had one. If you would use the material, is the FlexiFoam machine washable? Ooh, that's a good question. So I think the FlexiFoam is machine washable. I wouldn't dry it. I'd let it air dry because it's got a lot of, it's got some stretch to it. So it's got some plastic in there and I'd be worried about it melting. However, I would be more worried about, because it's just these guys aren't a finished edge, right? It's just a loose edge because your decorative stitching is inside. It's not satin stitched or anything out here. I'd be more worried about your felt fraying. So if that's something that bugs you, definitely don't machine wash, but I'd probably just spot wash these guys. I probably wouldn't put them through the machine. Okay. There's that question. Okay. All right. We are getting close to the end. Ooh, Linda's got a good idea. You could use the flower garland from the Bella box. That's a really good idea. That's what I should have done instead of trying to make my own pattern. So thanks so much for the kind words, everybody. You guys are so fun and so sweet. I think that it's time that we close this up and we do a giveaway. Oh, okay. Kathy actually has an answer to the question we had earlier. Yes, it is. I've used it on the edge tea towels, wash and dried. So yeah, you totally can wash and dry it. Kathy says so. But yeah, the part I'd watch out for is I'd be worried about my felt getting all frayed. However, if you were to do it, maybe if you used a different material, that would be a different story, but I'd be worried about my felt looking kind of crummy. Okay. Heidi's got a good idea to avoid that issue though. Heidi says you could also use pinking shears around the bunnies. That would be super cute. So, okay, I think it's time to do a giveaway. And so I don't know if you guys have met Stacy yet. Stacy's on our ecom team. She runs a lot of our website stuff and she's awesome. If you've ever seen a Perfectly Pieced live, or any of the Midtime lives, really, Stacy's been behind the scenes making that work. Stacy also, I don't know how she does it. I don't know her secret connections. I don't know where she's in the warehouse to find us. But a while ago on one of our deals of the week, we had something that was very, very popular and it sold out very quickly and people were kind of upset, which is fair because it's really cool, but we just don't have very many of them. We thought we were out. But in doing some house cleaning, we found 3 more Kimberbell clocks. Look how cute this is. So it says, make time to be creative. It's got our sewing machine. It's got our little bird, Kimberbell. And it's good heft, I guess. So this would be so cute in your sewing room. I know we've got some tape dispensers that are this color. So if you've got the tape dispensers that are this color, this would be cute with it. I actually have 3 of these to give away today. So if you want to enter to win this clock or one of the 3 clocks we are giving away, here's what I want to know. Here's the question I want you to answer. What time of day is your most creative time of the day? Okay. Or what time do you like to be creative, right? Because it's a clock. And the reason I ask this is because last night while I was up at, midnight making my little bunnies, I was thinking, I wish the world worked in a way where I could be sewing every night at midnight. That is my time. I like it when it's quiet. But I know there's some people like Carmen who works here. I think a couple of you have met her on various live streams. She's a morning person. Carmen is all about early in the mornings and she's making zipper pouches at the crack of dawn. I am not that person. I'm a late night person, but it's interesting to see, like who's afternoon, who's morning, what time are you most creative? So if you want to win this clock, I want to know what your creative time is. Okay. Ooh. So, and we've got some really good answers. Sally is 7 a.m. Awesome. That's awesome. Oh, these are going so fast. Valerie, also a morning gal. We have Julie. Oh, Julie, you already have a clock. You're showing off to everybody. Marianne, like starting at 5 a.m. as the house is quiet. I think me and you are on the same page, except I do my quiet late at night and you do your quiet early in the morning. That's awesome. I don't even know how to hide these because they're going so fast. Okay, show, hide. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So yeah, the other thing, this is cheesy, and you guys can sign off whenever, but I'm going to tell you a story anyway. One of the other things that I really like about sewing late at night is it always makes me think of my grandma. I was so lucky growing up that my dad's parents lived just a couple blocks from us. They lived really close to me and my family. And in high school, I had a curfew of midnight. I was supposed to be home at midnight. I was supposed to be like in the house, done midnight. Okay. That was the hard and fast rule. And I would get grounded if I wasn't there. Okay. However, my grandma also was a night owl, Grandma Joanne, and she would sit at her kitchen table and she would sew, honestly, to like 2 or 3 in the morning. Every night she'd be out sewing, just doing her thing. She did quilting, she made clothes. And then her favorite was, I'm going to say it wrong, but the Bucilla stockings, Bucilla, but they're the felt stockings with the sequins. She made those for all of the grandkids. Anyway, she'd be up late at night. And if I was running late for curfew, I would drive past Grandma sewing room. I knew I could pop in and say hi to her, and I'd sit and talk to her. And guess what? You don't get in trouble for breaking curfew when you're talking to Grandma. So she saved my bacon many times. But yeah, I always think about her when I miss her a lot, but I think about her a lot whenever it's, late at night and I'm sewing and you've got like the little bit of light on so that you can sew. I think about her. So again, I guess that's why I like sewing at night. I'm really interested to see when all you guys, you're doing all kinds of. Heidi Lynn says 2 a.m. Kathy says late morning and early afternoon. Ooh, that's perfect. That's such a good way to be. Cindy Elaine says early afternoon. Late morning and afternoon till 5 is what Linda says. You guys, you're on top of it around the clock. I bet if we were to like draw out a clock, we could find a Kimberbella to fit every hour of the day on our most creative times. So thank you for sharing. Be sure to post what time you were most creative, and we will draw 3 winners to take home one of these clocks. I believe they will post those on Friday. If I'm wrong, social media team will put it in the comments. But I just want to say a heartfelt thank you to all of you for joining me today. It has been so much fun to talk to all of you. It's been so much fun to see your comments, to see your creativity. And not to be cheesy, but I feel just so blessed to be a part of Kimberbell and to get to know all of you. So thank you again. I hope you have a great week. I hope you have so much fun making your projects. And again, I'm going to hold you to it. Post a picture of a Kimberbell project with a chubby baby, chubby puppy, whoever you got, somebody cute in your life, and tag me in it on the Kimberbell's Facebook group. I think I'm on, and there is Cassie Adele. Let's do it. I want to see all the cute things in your life. I want to see your cute faces too. So anyway, have a great, wonderful day. And as Kim always says, keep doing what you love and keep experiencing the joy of creativity. See you next week. Bye.